Alright, what's up everybody, it's Movies12, we're back at you guys with a brand new video, and it's like 10 minutes after the Eagles lost to the Cowboys. I decided to make a video right away after the game, because this game revealed a lot about this football team, revealed a lot about the coach. And I'm not going to be having the video where I break down plays or anything, because there's really nothing to break down. There's nothing positive that the Eagles did at all. And to me, it all comes down to Chip Kelly. When Chip Kelly first got here, everybody was so excited because we finally got a coach that was innovative. Andy was so stuck in his ways, you know, he would do whatever he wanted, he would go slow, you know, he was really a traditional coach. So when we finally got something new, we were really happy. First season we go 10-6. You know, he makes a couple moves, he gets rid of Jackson, he justifies it, and we're like, okay, alright, we'll move on. He really improved the special teams. Next season we go 10-6, and then that's where everything changed. Okay, tell me how you get rid of Jeremy Maclin, Deshaun Jackson, Nick Foles, LaShawn McCoy, Todd Hermans, Evan Mathis, Brandon Boykin, and a whole slew of others that were really good football players, and you got rid of them because of culture. Let me tell you something, Chip. Culture doesn't win football games. Because what I just saw 10 minutes ago was not culture. That was bad football. If we had Todd Hermans and Evan Mathis, they would have sealed up the inside. Because you know who's getting beat all game? The guards. Alan Barber and Andrew Gardner. That's who's getting beat all night. If we had LaShawn McCoy, some of those runs to the outside that Murray was really slow in, and all he could muster up was a couple yards because he stiff-armed a player and he gained a couple yards. You know what McCoy would have done? He would have danced his way out of it. Got us a good 10, 12 yards. Made a play. You know those receivers that were dropping balls? They were either dropping balls, not getting open, not blocking or anything. You know what Maclin and Jackson would have done? They would have been a deep threat. Even if they didn't catch a ball, they would have been enough to concern the back end of the defense. So you would always have a corner and a safety rotating to help Jackson, corner and safety rotating to help on Maclin. You know Nick Foles? For all that stuff we gave him last year for not being accurate, throwing off his back foot, doing this, doing that. You know what Nick Foles was? Nick Foles was clutch. He would keep us in football games. I don't know. I don't care what you have to say about him. I was a big fan of letting Nick Foles go. But he was clutch. He would keep us in games. Because when it mattered, he would get a first down. He would get us in the field goal range. He would get us a touchdown. Bradford, it's not like that. It's really not. Bradford sailing balls over his head, over receivers' heads. Terrible football. Now, I know some of you guys are going to be saying, it's only the second week, 0-2, it's okay, it's not like you're 0-16, whatever, the division is still open. Not to me, it's not. Fire Chip Kelly. I don't see how this team can be a Super Bowl contender with this inept coach who's so full of himself at the helm. I've never seen someone so full of himself. Especially not someone in the NFL. Never in the NFL. We've heard about culture from Bill Belichick, Pete Carroll, who else? A whole slevy of coaches preach culture. But you know what those coaches realize? Culture isn't everything. You need talent too. You need players that make plays. And Chip Kelly just doesn't have those players. Look, guys, I'm birds to the death. I'm an Eagles fan forever. But after this game, I'm definitely not a Chip Kelly fan. I don't see us getting anywhere with this coach. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Eagles will turn around and, they'll just turn around, go on a big winning streak, get into the playoffs and make some noise. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But I'm just giving my opinion here. Maybe we can all look back at this and laugh one day, but right now nobody's laughing. And the thing is, Chip, I bet you in his honest, deep down, he doesn't care. He really doesn't care. Because you want to know why? He's still making his money. He's one of the highest paid coaches in the league. He's getting paid like $7 million a year. And he's in commercials and Tostitos commercials and this and that. So, to be quite honest, he's going to go home, he's going to sleep easy. Because he's making money. Maxwell, same thing. Maxwell actually didn't play too bad this game. I'm not going to lie. He gave up a couple plays, a couple slants. But he didn't do too bad. But you don't pay $65 million to a corner who's not going to do too bad. You know who you pay $65 million to? Darrelle Revis, Richard Sherman, Patrick Peterson, those kinds of players. That's who you pay $65 million to. Not to a corner that, he was all right. Because if you wanted he would do all right. You can go pick that up in free agency for $900K, $1 million. The veteran signing bonus. Like I said, I really hope this team turns these things around. Otherwise, Chip is going to get fired. He's going to run back to college, going to get another job, going to make $10 million a year. And he's going to leave us, the fans, and this organization with a whole bunch of scrubs. So if he doesn't get it turned around and he gets fired, he basically just came in here, blew it up, and left. This has been my base 12. Like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below, tell me your feelings on Cowboys game. I know if you're an Eagles fan, you're not feeling too hot, but like I said, like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Share this with your friends, and I'm out. On to the Jets.